Good morning, everybody. My name is Roxie Rose, and welcome to BioShock Infinite. This is a game I've been promising to play since my channel started. So, since it's a new year, and we all want to kick it off with a good note, hopefully. So, we're going to start with this, finally. But I didn't want to do the main game just yet, as I may or may not have mentioned, because I can't remember anymore, that I actually have a new computer. So the first thing I want to do is trial the downloadable content. Basically, just kind of to see what my new graphics card can do, and just to make sure that the game's going to run, okay. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Burial at Sea downloadable content has a known bug in episode 2, where the final boss sometimes doesn't load in, so you kind of can't do anything. I've never actually been able to fix that bug. However, we'll see. This is a whole new computer, whole new card. Everything's been completely uninstalled and completely reinstalled. Maybe this will work. But on the off chance that it doesn't, I will play basically as far as I can get into the downloadable content. If it crashes, it crashes, and I'm really sorry about that. There are a couple of YouTubers I've seen that have actually managed to get the boss to load in and that finished the game, but yeah, not that many. At least not last time I checked, which GameTube was a few years ago. There might be a new patch for this, I'm really not sure. It's nothing that Steam has highlighted to me, at least, anyway. Anywho's, we're going to do a new game of this. Oh, right, I still have autosaves on this? Yes, I'm playing hard. I have so much experience in BioShock. Having said that, I'm still thoroughly expecting to die, a lot. Now, I've already had some kind of graphical issues before with this, so we'll see how it does.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, we're straight into this. Whoa, that was sensitive. Wow, okay. I could search things already. Light the woman's cigarette. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it has been a really, really long time since I've actually played the downloadable content. Since usually when I actually can't physically finish a game because of, graphical bugs and stuff like that, I tend to try to pretend that the game doesn't even exist. So I think I played this when it first came out, and literally have not played it since then. That is really sensitive.
Well, you got a name, miss?
I don't know if I can turn that down or not.
Elizabeth.
Oh, that's handy.
You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her type down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
As far as I remember, this is kind of set in one of the alternate universes. I don't know if it's even spoilers anymore, because considering how old BioShock is. But if you have never played it, it is an extremely good game. Ah, Rapture.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
I think I'll get used to the camera in a minute. It's probably always been this sensitive, and I just haven't noticed.
What I need from her is my business. And I know where to start looking.
This is obviously set like...
Tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
It must be set before Rapture went all to hell.
Edward thinks the way to my heart is philosophical transcendence. He's brilliant, and if I wanted brilliant, I'd go to bed with a book.
You're just trapped by petite.
Love to hear like inter-office conversations around it. That it's just gonna... And that's just creepy.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Yes, you won't let me
Hey.
anyway.
Keep moving, buddy.
Yeah, I figured.
Compromise? Is that why we came?
I generally can't remember what I'm supposed to do here, so...
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
No. That they most certainly are not. It is impressive tech, though. I've always preferred the world of Rapture to, like, the actual world of, the BioShock Infinite. Which is obviously, like, the Cloud City and everything. Rapture's always been my favourite, of either BioShock world. I'm really interested to know what the new one's going to look like. Whether they're going to do a new world altogether, or if it's going to be an offshoot
You're not knowing about the little sisters.
of either
How long have you
location.
been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I
Sexy.
learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
This is very self-serving. Where's the button? There's the button. Bang.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
you see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Yup.
Refresh
Yup.
yourself.
Fucking hell.
We're fine, thanks.
It's actually nice to see Rapture in action. Like, as it was supposed to be before everything went to hell.
I went through basic with them, decent sort. But the Italians, Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
Gets that from his
Any more money for me?
Oh, I suppose I shouldn't have drank so much when I was pregnant. Really. No changing it now.
Wow. These people really care about their lives, don't they?
Dr. Steinman told me
Dr. Steinman told me how to live. Hello? I need to be in here. Probably not.
Come right in.
Okay. Where are we heading, Elizabeth? I'll actually follow you. I'm just like picking things up.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll
Yep.
find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Huh. At least Cohen's just known as a lunatic to everybody.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Hello, Kissy.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Ah, look at that. So I do have to go back to one of the stores. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's how I do this. Sweet. It's fine. I know where Rapture Records is at least, because I literally just came
Brought
from
you
there.
to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome.
Are you going to distract for me?
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon?
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we
Cohen
wouldn't
sends
notice?
those masks out in some kind of box.
The assurances of a grave robber are of no use.
Damn. Must
Who
be
hands
somewhere
the ring
else.
back, the matter will remain between you and me.
Anything else? Anything else?
Hit the bricks, you tramp! Or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the
Ooh.
Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Ooh.
Whatever that barber did to you, I hope he's retained a capable attorney.
Oh, feck you. Okay. Need to know theatre. God, I don't remember any of this.
Are you in the know?
I'm not sure. I'm
The
sure you're
Big
about to
Daddy
tell me.
may look imposing, but he's a gentle giant. Do you know all he does for Rapture? These metal jets are the hands that maintain Rapture, digging the foundation out of the seabed and guiding structural supports into place. Where do these metal mysteries come from? Sorry, chum, that's a Ryan Industries trade secret. Now you know.
Now you know. I think from what I remember, the Big Daddies are actually quite literal. They're like the fathers of the little sisters. The ones that actually bothered to go looking for their children. The watched clock, is that somewhere I need to go? Might not be. Maybe I can loot some things.
Try it again. Maybe your taste buds have matured.
Another one. Hey, you got an issue with my food pen? You're welcome to put on an apron.
Not particularly, mate. But that I want.
I had all of these visions before coming down here of Utopia. Every man with his hand on the great chain, the wheel of progress turning. Every cliche you can imagine. And what is the first thing that happens when I open up shop? Petty thievery. Now I have to lock all my valuables in a closet. Remember 2076. It's the problem with coming to Utopia, is that it still has the people.
2076. Where did I come from? Where do I go? 2076. Where do I come from? Can't find you. Two, 0, 7. Oh, yes. This is why it's worth it to just look around. Although I don't really need the health right now.
When Ryan take over Fontaine Futuristics, scene of terrible violence. Splicers burning each other to bits. Lucky ones not killed, sent to department store prison instead. Suchong think he dead man too. But then Ryan comes to Suchong and says, Suchong want to be buried in filthy store, or Suchong want to make a good salary? Work for Ryan. How much salary? Asks Suchong. This Ryan find very funny.
Excellent. I'm only sort of remembering who's who. Okay, where am I going?
Ah, Mr. DeWitt. Back again. And so soon.
Oh, shove it. Actually on a job for once. What's this one? The Need to Know Theatre. What do we need to know? The greatness of Dr. Bridget Tenenbaum.
Are you in the know? Innovation and competition are what fuel Rapture. But that fuel can be diluted with rumor or flat-out lies. The rumor monger asks, what are these so-called splicing side effects? Well, take a look around you. Do you see anything wrong with your neighbor? The rumor monger asks, why has Tenenbaum withdrawn from the public's eye? Dr. Tenenbaum is a scientific mind unparalleled, even in Rapture. She's no doubt in her lab, toiling away at her next great innovation. I heard she was in cahoots with Fontaine. Merely slander from jealous naysayers. Remember, Rapture competes through innovation, not cheap shots. Bridget Tenenbaum is a woman who represents the best of science and industry. In other words, she's a Rapture gal. Now you know.
Now we know. I do actually like Tenenbaum, you know. Even though she did make the Little Sisters. Right, there's an easier way for me to do this. That is my current objective. Do you know, I found Rapture Records really quick at first, and now I have completely, utterly lost it. There it is. Right, let's get this one out of the way.
Well, hello.
Hiya.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? It'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Gotta find that box.
Oop. Nope. I don't know if I'm on a time here. I'm not so sure I am. Don't really want to run the risk.
Primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music touches us.
Oh yeah, let's just make some noise, Sebastian, why not?
Nothing.
Oh, it's so
Only one place left.
Powerful and masculine. Oh, yeah. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Yeah. Well, that was taffy and horrible.
Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Well, she went up here, so... one might suggest this is the way to go. I just want to have a bit of a mooch around some of these places, so I can find more story. I mean, the whole point of downloadable content, so certainly in like the BioShock games, is just to expand the universe more than we already know it. I will probably go back and play the rest of Rapture at one point, eventually, but just not soon.
Suchong observe strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation.
Ooh.
On plasmid. Man name of Fink. Outrage! Theft of intellectual property! But man name of Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining. Mr. Ryan very impressed with Suchong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property, two-way street.
So in a way, the two universes played off each other and kind of messed each other up. It's the basis of where this is going.
Are you in the know?
Not yet, but we will be.
Doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know
Probably.
why Ryan Industries saved it?
No.
Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring?
Yes, I was actually.
And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint.
I
Now
love that.
You know.
Free of criminal taint. What is this? Artist struggle. This is probably the right place. Looks pretentious enough. Oh yes.
Hey pal, you want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Oh yes, I shall do that.
Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
Where is he hiding that box?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
There you are.
Yes.
Bitch.
So much to understand.
Sweet. There's not really anything to loot here.
The struggle of the great man.
You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Oh, we are never coming back here again. That was dire. Okay. Good to know she can flirt her way in or out of any situation.
I've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
No. So does it make sense that they don't just have weapons like
work back with those
lying around
shopkeepers.
now?
You got a bit of the grifter.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
It's hard to have standards. The Great Chain guides all of our efforts.
There we go.
Even if we can't see.
I always get kind of lost, especially around Rapture, but
So,
I sort
what
of know
kind of
where I'm
field you
going.
in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection. This better work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
I'm happy to go in. I think we did alright on the extras there.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Oh, thank you for actually letting us in. Oh. Wow.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Yeah, that's actually a very accurate representation of Cohen. This is that. And there we go.
Dance, dance, move!
That is terrifying.
Move, that's right.
Yes. Certainly didn't regret shooting Sander Cohen in the original game. Did I even get that far before it crashed? I don't think I did.
No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked.
Okay.
Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick! For God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rapture anymore for the artist.
Certainly not for you. Do we have to talk to him? Unfortunately.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right?
Christ.
This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, ladies?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes, it is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
Oh, because that isn't creepy in the bloody slightest.
Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance.
Come, dance!
Well, it's not like we exactly have a choice, is
I
it?
shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain.
Well, I'm glad they're doing
They can
this.
be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain.
Where did it all go wrong? Oh, in Rapture all you have to do is take one look at Cohen. That'll give you a pretty good idea. The amount of insanity. What I never quite worked out though is whether the insanity was already there, or whether it was caused by the continuous injection of the
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name's Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Christ. Yep. Doubt Cohen has many screws left to lose. Service radio. Yes, I'm in need of service. I want to leave.
Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Yeah.
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Here we go.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency
roll
contract with
credits.
Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Yep, look, you're gonna regret coming down here.
Get too comfortable.
Here we go. This looks about right. Oh, my sensitivity's gone down a little bit. Just
Seem
a
to be
little.
some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Oof. What's that? There. Knew I was seeing something. Other than the flashing lights blinding my flaming eyes. I need more stuff. I really should read this before I just grab. I'm kind of in the habit. This didn't smoke any of the cigarettes, which is usually the mistake I make. Any more money? Not that I think the downloadable content's very long, to be honest, but it's just... I just like, you know, finding everything. Bit of a habit. Sander Cohen's The Black Dream. Oh god, it's an artist film. Well, I'm enjoying the moaning in my ear. Yes, this kind of artistry has always been a little bit beyond me. I knew a few people who used to do this kind of stuff at uni. And while it was impressive, I just never understood where they were coming from. At all. I'm much more of a... like, visual artist. I feel like, you know, paintings, landscapes, realism, surrealism is really my favourite. This is just odd. And I'm sure Cohen has a really profound reason for doing this. But we will probably never learn. Okay. Yep! That was the weirdest thing I've ever watched. One has to wonder why it's down here. Hello, crab. Goodbye, crab. Sander coins than me. Yeah, do you know what? I actually preferred the need to know machines. I don't really want to watch Cohen's strange artistic license. Okay. I actually didn't mean to do that, but never mind. Never mind. It's all good. I'm gonna end up shooting someone by mistake. Whoa.
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Oh, I need Skyhook for that. It's gonna be the perfect blend of the two worlds, isn't it? Yeah, that's the only reason I think this is set in a slightly alternate universe to the original BioShock. Because obviously, I mean, they didn't actually have the same technology. And the gap between the worlds was essentially closed.
Could be handy.
A skyhook?
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber? Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Yeah, despite everything, I am trying not to, like, reveal too many spoilers for the main game. Which I will get around to playing, probably really soon, to be honest. I do miss.
Damn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Okay.
Company man!
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
Woohoo! Bang!
Let you and me talk!
Need more time!
Ah! Oh, this one's slow. And out of ammo.
Here! Ammo! Need this?
I just fell off the edge, because I'm absolutely dumb.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Ah! Actually, look away, that was horrific. Oh, hold to look. Where am I looking?
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
I don't think I'm a very optimistic person, Elizabeth. And considering that you're very confusing, you don't really help matters. Bang. Ah! That's what that button does. Oh, I'm remembering this so slowly.
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know? I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
What? Crouch? Oh yeah, I can crouch. I was just gonna write.
He'll see me again if I say his name 4 times.
How could you?
That's all I have right now.
Ow.
Here!
Okay. What happened in your bed, mate? It certainly won't me. Oh god. God, I'm gonna need more bullets.
You
Come here.
did not deserve that. You bastards!
Come here. God, he really doesn't want to come down here, does he? This is a shame because my little heat trap thing's right here. Yeah, nothing I can do about that, is there? That worked. Okay, so my heat trap's a bit wider on the detection thing than I thought it was.
Look,
Well, there's the tram.
that splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Great. Can I have more health, please? Oh, preferably that I don't have to buy. Oh. Well, I did ask for more health. It certainly gave me that. Hey, this is Senator Safari. Oh. Possession for less. Shock chain aid. Thanks. Now that I do need. How much money have I actually got? Dumb question. Never mind. I've got nothing. Pretty Porter. Ooh. This looks horrible. Thanks for all your money, love.
Another burst pipe.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Right, I need the Old Man Winter plasmid, which means I need to go to Old Man Winter. So, by the powers of game logic, yep, that's over it.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
I have one bullet, which is not a great start. Oof. Money at least. Elizabeth's busy. She is? I know, seen it.
Ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Okay, noted. Can't get too ahead of Elizabeth.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Yeah, our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Are we friends? Isn't it too soon for that? I would have thought it would be. Elizabeth, get out of my face. Thank you. Okay.
Come on. Just let me in, okay?
See him?
Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now. All in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. If you keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
Yeah. Maybe even lay down a trap or two.
Yeah, if I had bullets, then I would.
Don't have any horseplay.
Where the hell did they see me? That's horrible.
I told Santa Claus what you were gossiping about.
Can't see where they are. Oh, sugar. Okay.
Get up.
Well, there goes all the money I was hoarding.
thank me? Next time, try ducking.
I actually think the problem was that I was ducked. Love.
Didn't mean it, honey.
Right, there's several. Oh my god, I don't even plasmid.
Let me take a I've had it with this insult.
Eve, take it!
Thanks. Could have used that earlier.
You treat me like a one-out shoe.
Okay. And we'll need to deal with that later.
Try to keep you soft.
Yikes. Okay.
Don't die on me.
Okay. This is hard. To be fair, I did stick it on Nightmare, which I might be growing to regret. How do I switch my plasmids? Oh, it's that button. I need that. Okay, can you chuck me some?
Bookings. Characters gotta come in.
Okay. It's reset me to 3 bullets, which is nice, I suppose.
They must be swimming with disease.
Okay.
Nothing there. Just check.
Yeah, I don't have any plasmids for that. Oh! Is there nothing here I can make? Oh, that's health. That's handy. That was a lockpick, yes? More health, which I definitely need.
Eavesdroppers never hear anything good of themselves.
Always been there for you.
Take this! I've got ammo!
Thanks! Wow. Oh my gosh. This is just... This is very accurate to how I usually play.
For Dundee. For Dundee. For Dundee. Good.
What's that, cookie face?
Oh, there's explosive barrels. Can be a bit dumb sometimes.
I'll see what else I can find.
Oh! Yay! That only took... I don't want to think about how long that took. I don't really have the electric plasmid to deal with the... well... anything in this room, to be honest. What's in there?
Yeah. Folks always stare when I make a scene.
You're all...
This for the bleeding.
Oh. She was about to chuck me health kit and then she stopped. That's such a shame.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. I haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here.
Okay. That does a lot of damage. Where are you? Oh, he's up there. There's me run. Knew I had one. Ha! Suck it. There we go. Oh, well, I should have just been bloody mailing. Complaint. Insert complaint here. Oh, it automatically picks up. That's handy, even if it's only one bullet.
Let me see.
Pick it for me, love. Thank you.
It's done.
Ta! Hello. What have we got? Health, shield, or Eve? We'll do the shield.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, especially considering it's me. You know the extra time I can get.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasite this, and the exaltation of man that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
That turret's going to be a bit difficult.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
You're drinking blood everywhere.
Whoa. Shield. Come back. Thanks.
Put yourself up.
Well, that doesn't matter if I can't get it in me fast enough. I'm never going to have any money in this game. That's fine. I don't particularly care.
Stains all over your
See ya. Oh, what's that under there? Oh. Hand cannon ammo? Really? Could have used that earlier.
I saw you looking at her, staring at her bosoms like
And now I'm out. Okay. Come on, shield. 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 That. I really need that to go up faster. Whoa! It won't matter if I can't bloody aim. Oh, I can just hit her! I keep forgetting I've got melee as an option. Didn't forget that time. Where did she even come from? Elizabeth, could you, like, shower me with, you know, good stuff? Yay! Can I have some health, please? Maybe I kind of really should have upped my health. But I honestly don't think it would matter. I'm just, you know, the type that dies a lot to really stupid things. I think that though. Really? That's great and all, but I had 6 more bullets. Oh. Whatever. Let's reset every time I die, which for me is a frequent occurrence. Eee. Oh, hi man. I didn't want that. Whatever. Whatever. Elizabeth? Where are we going? I thought I could get behind the barrel that way. Just jump over. Okay. Oh! I'm not supposed to go here anyway. Are you kidding me? There's no way. I must be missing something. Did I just do all this for extras? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a special place in hell for me. Wow. That whole thing was extras.
It's trouble.
Is it?
Who hides from the light of reason?
I do.
Wash yourself up.
Thanks. Whoa. God. Oh. I needed to switch my gun over. Revive me. Again. I'm the man of 1,000 lives. Why did I respawn here? Also, I was going up here anyway.
That's it.
Thanks. Got rid of it, yeah? Ah! I'll just burn myself. That's totally fine. Is that a lockpick? Okay. Anything extras? Oh! Hello. Filthy leech. She's using her plasma to kill an enemy. Returns some Eve. I like that. What's that say? Ford Dundee, Ford Dundee, Ford Dundee. Fucks Dundee. Okay. Written by a madman, if ever I saw one. Did I miss some overly obvious up here then? Whatever.
Go on without me.
Sure. I want to sky attack them. Come in here. Sounds of it, they're killing each other. Really?
Here you go.
Ow.
Keep you soft.
That sounded good. Give. Just, oh. I was kind of hoping for ammo, if I'm being honest, but money works. There's ammo. I really need the electricity plasmid. There's so much water here. It'd just be really good to have. Well, it's not like I've gone very far. She doesn't really want to come down, does she? Where are you? Sounded good. New hat. Weapon damage increases. Yes. I probably should have read the rest of that. It's like, weapon damage? You don't say. I think I really could use an upgrade for. Especially for the Tommy gun, which at the moment is completely and utterly useless. And yet I have so much ammo for it. Where is it? Oh god. Oh. Okay, one well-timed shot and I don't really need to... Okay, we're going this way. Do I have a map? That's not a map. Is there a map on here? No, I'm thinking not.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill.
Oh, I am going
Frozen
this way.
Frosties, the jockeys will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They're gonna be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle.
Who am I talking to?
Once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Right. Are we cycled yet? That took ages. Oh well. I'm sure I'll go back that way. Possibly. Maybe. Oh, that's how I reload. Good to know that now. Anyway, to be frankly honest, I think that's where we're going to stop for today. Yeah, I miss this game quite a lot. I do love BioShock. As I said, I just wanted mainly to test the capabilities of my computer whilst, and using the downloadable content is a good way for me to do that. But it seemed to run okay, didn't see any problems, so as long as the recording came out okay, I will probably plan on finishing this. And as I said earlier, I will be moving on to the main game. So whether I actually move over to the main game first and play that all the way through again before returning to this, I'm not entirely certain, because there are hints kind of littered within here which do correlate to the main game, though I don't know if there are any specific... Oh no, there are actually spoilers for the main game at the end of this one. Okay. It's something I will have to think about. But honestly, that's only if so many people haven't actually played this already, I suppose. I mean, it is a really popular game, so meh. We'll see. I just wanted to start off the new year by doing something completely new, and this was it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. As always, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video.